All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Off Axis podcast. I'm here with Marley Webster,
Yo, what up, everybody?
professional trampwaller, and also Julian Callari.
What's up?
Two legendary trampwallers
Let's go,
with
legends.
some crazy good style. So how you guys doing today?
So good
Today's a good day.
on this hot-ass day.
It is. It's
Yeah.
still about 112, is it not?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got above 110 for the next week.
Wow.
Yes, that's perfect.
That's what we want, right?
My skin loves that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good for the
Like the
skin.
only thing you can really do is go outside at night. In the
Yes.
daytime, you're just
Yeah.
sitting in an oven.
But even then, like the asphalt has been heating up all day
Mhm.
to like 200, 300 degrees,
Mhm.
and now all of a sudden the sun's gone, but the ground is still like radiating.
For
heat.
sure.
Yeah, definitely.
8 o'clock is an acceptable time to leave the house now.
Yeah, this is true.
Have you guys ever tried to cook an egg on the ground?
Oh, on my car hood. On the hood of my car.
Yeah, I feel like you could do that now.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like, pretty easily.
Or if you just left a pan outside, let it heat up, and then threw an egg in there, it would guaranteed cook.
Yeah, definitely.
Guaranteed cook.
Is it this hot in Big Bear?
Not even close.
Oh my gosh, no. The air in Big Bear is crisp. Mountains, we're at like 7,000
So
feet
nice.
elevation,
Yeah.
so acclimating to that was hard, but still.
Yeah, it's a
worth
little hard
it.
on the lungs, but man, taking deep breaths out there is so nice.
Yeah, I bet. You get like actual clean air. Like
Yeah.
that's as good as it gets.
It
sure.
smells amazing too, like
does.
the bark of the trees, the pine trees, and just off of the water, all of it. It's just like, oh wow, fresh air exists.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like the opposite of here. That's why I think I can't live here anymore.
For sure.
because, like,
It's getting rough.
if you were to be traveling across country before there was society or anything, this wouldn't be the stop. Like, you would keep going.
Yeah, exactly. You
like,
would try. Like, no, we have to stay going for 3 nights straight to get past the Death Valley
Yeah.
of Las Vegas.
yeah, you
Literally.
wouldn't pick the spot with no trees.
Right.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
There's no water here. Let's camp.
Yeah, we're here.
Yeah.
We've made it. We've arrived.
We have no shade and no water. I think this is the perfect place to stop.
Logic.
Vegas should have been closer to Lake Mead. I don't know why they.
For sure. The
why
original Henderson, though, honestly kind of was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we just migrated outwards slightly.
Yeah, that's true. That area is really sweet over there.
sure.
Like, I'd forget that there's this nice Henderson area.
Yeah.
But you can like drive up on the hills and like Anthem and that kind of stuff.
I haven't explored
Yeah,
that
7 Hills.
portions of Vegas yet.
Yeah.
Like, I still need to like go places and like branch out and things.
Yeah. It's like Summerlin, but in Henderson, kind of.
Mm.
It's nice. There's mountains. It's pretty sweet.
I like
Closer
it.
to the water. Yeah, I don't know. This specific spot is terrible though,
For sure.
because we're in the middle of like the valley, so we get the worst wind possible.
Mhm.
And we get like the worst sun possible because I think we're at like the lowest point in Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah, Vegas is just a little bowl.
yeah, it
We're
pretty
surrounded
much
by
is.
mountains on all sides, and the center of it just gets slightly slopier and slopier.
Yeah, definitely. I always wonder why like there's not more towns in between all these areas and stuff.
For sure.
Everyone just it's either SoCal or Vegas.
Or Reno.
I mean, there is
Yeah.
nothing in between at the same time.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
When we were driving back and forth from Big Bear, we would pass by houses and it would just be one house, and we just came from nothing for about, I don't know, 25, 30 miles, and we're going to go through nothing for another 150 miles.
Yeah.
And we're just kind of look at each other, like kind of having the same silent thought of like, what do you do out here?
Where do you get groceries?
Exactly.
What's the run? What's the mission? Where do you get gas? Oh, sorry, I have to get gas 20 miles away from my fucking house.
Do you have to fill up twice?
You have to fill up when you're at a half tank because you're not
You
gonna
have
make
to.
it home and back.
I gotta you're gonna have a spare gas tank in your truck to
Always.
get to the gas station.
Yes,
Yeah, dude.
That's intense.
Yes.
Like that mean just honestly it just takes a lot more planning.
for sure.
Like a lot more planning. It's like, okay, I'm going home. Home is a 4-hour drive.
yeah,
I have
dude.
9 places I should stop.
yeah, where do
before
you
I
work?
get there.
Where are you working? You better fucking work
Where are
from
you
home.
working? Where are
You
you-
better work from home. You
You
better
have
have the
to.
best Wi-Fi on the fucking planet.
Dude, they probably have no Wi-Fi.
Right?
Dude, I couldn't even get
No
Wi-Fi
towers?
here at first when we moved out here. We're only like a mile away from everyone, but there's this fucking giant dish on top of our house that points towards the tower, and if we weren't able to see the tower directly, no Wi-Fi.
Wow.
Yeah,
Even,
no,
Is it spotty too, or
it's okay. It's
terrible.
pretty good actually. Not like down here, but that's because of our router.
fair.
But Cox wouldn't cover us down here.
So yeah. Oh, so it's Cox. You guys have Cox.
No, originally we had no, Cox doesn't come over here. We had a different one. I can't remember what it was, but but they gave us 5 megabytes per second. And if you know what that is,
It's nothing.
Let's go.
It
You
took-
open one page and it's gone.
Yeah.
dude, it would take me 2 days to upload a podcast. I would just finish the podcast and upload and just see you in 2 days, computer.
Wow.
And then sometimes it would like stop working, then another 2 days.
Your computer would be immobile then while downloading or uploading the podcast, right? You can't use it. Sorry, I'm ashing it.
No, it doesn't. No, the computer works.
Back up, Julie.
Yeah, no, the computer would still work. It's just the Wi-Fi wouldn't work.
For sure.
So if I was uploading, it's like, sorry guys,
Yeah.
can't watch porn for 2 days.
For sure.
No.
No YouTube, no nothing.
Yeah, no, it was pretty shitty. But now we got this satellite, and now there's like 10 neighbors already. Pretty much, these houses pop up quick next to us.
I was just about to say that. Pulling in, there's literally 4 new houses that were not here the last time I was here, and they're like
The last time I was here,
they're putting windows on. You know, they're going interior at this moment. I'm like, damn, they're going quick.
the last time I was here before the last time I was here, so 2 times ago, you didn't even have pavement.
No pavement
That's
at
so
all.
true. Yeah, they were still redoing your.
Yeah, now we have
road.
street lights. It used to
That
be
sucks.
pitch black outside of our house. It was kind of scary because it was like
I
we
would
moved in
love
during
that.
COVID, and then like now the street lights, so it's kind of weird.
For sure.
I would like no streetlights.
Vegas is expanding bigger than or faster than anywhere I've ever seen.
Right.
Especially with all the new sports teams within the last
The new
3 years.
stadium.
Yeah.
2 new
Hockey.
stadiums.
Yeah, I didn't think people would actually move here because of a sports team, and then I met someone at the gas station.
For sure.
Who
Who
literally
was
moved.
decked out.
I was like,
in sports
"Did you
gear.
move here for the Raiders?" He's like, "Hell yeah, just came from Oakland." I'm like,
Wow. We're
"People move
Man.
to cities for sports
Yo,
teams."
but
So
especially
preach
the
them.
Raiders though.
Yeah.
Oakland fans fucking die hard, bro.
Super hard.
So hard.
They're like, well, I can't say, what, man. The logic behind that is
Yeah.
immense.
It is.
But
Yeah.
you know, some people. I mean, right now there's no sports or no sporting event. They're trying a lot of things, like the whole virtual seatings for NBA and things like
Have
this.
you seen that?
Yeah, I've seen like pieces of it, and it's really interesting.
It looks like a game show.
right.
Yeah, like
they
there's
just give you
screens
like
everywhere.
Like they like contact you if you have a green screen, and then they'll like put your image, like they'll live stream you in the
Yep.
audience of the game in like just the bleachers behind. It's
Yeah.
super weird.
That's awesome.
And you're like looking around, it's like just screens reacting. It's just like, how many situations could like pre-record, like people being like, the applause. It's like a whole new layer towards like applause, boo, cheer of the signs in different sitcoms or other
Yeah.
things. It's like, nah, we don't need extras. We'll program them.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
nuts, bro. That's super nuts.
We don't need an audience. We'll just put robots out there.
For sure. It's gonna eventually.
Easiest job to take over, reacting.
Yeah, I wonder if there's rules behind that green screen. Like, could we just be on here smoking a spliff, just in the background? Like, hey, look at those guys.
As they hold up signs, like everyone goes to those sporting events and holds up
Holds up
signs,
signs.
like my wife is at home, doesn't know where I am, or something like that. Like, could we
Yeah.
still hold a sign saying like "Go
Yeah.
Raiders" or something like that?
Yeah, I guess.
They got to monitor all those people too.
What about? Wait, so
Yeah,
then-
I mean,
so-
some guy could just be ass naked, and you could do nothing, and you could do nothing
That's
about
coming.
it.
Someone's gonna do it.
Someone's gonna
For
do
sure.
it, or even like the kiss cam, and they would like zoom in on people in the audience. Now they just like drag and drop your face onto
And
the,
now you're full screen, and now you're full
Yeah.
5 seconds of fucking
full
fame right
5 seconds of ass.
there. Oh, great.
Dude, I think they're using like a giant LED wall too. That's gotta cost a lot of money.
For
Like
sure.
instead of making money on the seating, they're
Yeah.
like losing probably a lot of money.
Oh,
I don't know.
man.
People probably pay to be on the green screen though.
That's also fair.
I think right now there might be paying people.
Is it?
Yeah, that's
still
gonna be
like
a job
ticket?
actually.
Would
I-
it still be like a
Watch
ticket?
NBA games. Just
Yes.
sit there and cheer.
There's definitely
Yeah.
a difference, obviously, from being there in person and then watching it on a screen.
For sure.
So
Yeah.
that again, I've only been to a few basketball games in my life, but still, yeah, like obviously being there is the best, even if you have shitty seats.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
I haven't been to a basketball game, but I've been to like hockey. Those are pretty sweet.
Anything with a giant arena.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The only problem with hockey is like the puck's so damn small, you can't see where it is when you're there in person.
It's hard.
Yeah. I mean, same thing kind of with the UFC. I went to a UFC event and we had really good seats.
You still
And
couldn't anything.
I couldn't tell. Like if they're on the other side of the cage and they're like grappling,
Yeah,
like I
there's a-
can't tell what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I know one guy's on top. That's it. So like I don't
They've
know.
been, you've been gearing us up for like hey, look, it's more comfortable in your own home. Why don't you just
Dude.
pay per view?
Yeah. Have you seen like Idiocracy, the movie?
Of course.
That's what, dude. It's literally slowly turning into that.
It is one of the best movies of all times. Also, by the way.
I've just seen Wall-E. I think it's pretty
Oh,
similar to that.
yeah.
Similar.
Similar.
Oh, yeah.
Idiocracy takes obviously a dumber route, so
Mhm.
it's in the name. But man, it's a great fucking movie, and I would love to watch it with you. Honestly, you would
yeah, you should
lose
watch it.
your shit, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
man.
it's so funny.
They got
Is that the one where they're
best
like
cast.
they're
too.
like watering
Plants with
electro-
Gatorade.
Oh, okay. I've
Gatorade.
seen clips of it.
Oh,
I
man.
haven't seen the whole thing.
Uh,
Electrolytes, like
it's
that.
what
Yeah,
the
yeah.
plants crave.
Yeah,
For
and then he
sure.
starts watering them with just toilet water.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
everyone's like, "You're using toilet water, and it's working? What?"
Yeah, people are shook.
So
Yeah,
funny.
everybody's so dumb. It's such a great movie.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what it's turning into, though. Like
sure.
people aren't gonna have person-to-person contact, especially kids now. Like think about the generation. If you're growing up and you're in 5th grade right now, this is gonna really affect your like person
And
skills.
straight up, the kids that I went to school with when I was in 5th grade, who were the sheltered type, more or less, when don't go outside, don't run too fast, come home before 3:00, do you have mud on your face, like those types of things. Now it's a whole another layer, another layer. of just, like,
Another layer.
yeah, it's not safe outside because you could get kidnapped. No, it's not safe outside because the air is toxic. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck it, my girlfriend's little sister isn't gonna have a high school graduation.
Oh my god.
that's so heavy, dude.
Or are
or
they
a
gonna do a
traditional
virtual one?
Yeah, yeah.
That's
it's
dumb.
Yeah, it's so dumb. Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough. If you like,
It's
I
like
didn't.
everyone, any one of your family can attend that though at the same time.
Yeah.
It's like there's like pros and cons again. The
For
whole,
sure.
The basketball and comparison is better in person.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, nothing is going to be the same. I always thought like there's only like one sport where you can really watch live and you can really get into the game, and I think that's football because the ball's bigger. There's only one ball. You can kind of tell where it is and stuff.
Soccer.
Also, the way that they film it,
Soccer, yeah.
they have cables going over the field, so they
Yep.
just like it's like drones that don't.
Oh,
make
yeah,
noise,
yeah,
you know what I
for
mean?
sure.
So they don't. I feel like they don't really have that for basketball. They have like cranes more or less.
Yeah, definitely.
Even baseball as well. It's all pretty far back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe
Baseball's just
Trampwall will
too
be there
long
one
for
day.
me. One day for sure it will be.
I've always thought X Games is the only exciting event that I ever went to,
For sure, bro. I could agree with
and
you.
I don't get why it's not more popular. Like they only do it once a year.
Yeah.
They do like skate league and stuff, but not really at the same time.
Smaller events and stuff.
But even then, fucking Cars took over because Cars brought in all the sponsors and motorcycles and shit. And next thing you know, there's no rollerblading. There's
Yeah.
barely any BMX now.
Yeah.
Like it's all cars and motorcycles
For
and
sure.
shit.
This is true.
But to be fair, if you
Turn
see
into
like
rally.
a motorcycle contest in real life, it's fucking
It's next level.
dude. They're flying across
Yeah,
the whole stadium.
That's what
Lion.
you get to see like speed because the
For
ground
sure.
is near them. The
Sure.
camera's not just like in a blur following your
Yeah.
favorite guy around or switching back and forth. Like you like have to keep up. Even
Yeah.
like drag races are super sweet.
So sweet.
Yeah, definitely.
Feeling the speed.
Right. Or
Yeah.
just the rev. Like,
For sure. Everything. Yeah, it's just you just know some shit's going down right
Right.
now for sure.
Yeah, definitely. What if they did all electric NASCAR? That would suck.
Yeah, but honestly,
I mean,
they do or there's an
think it's
fully
half now.
electric F1 car.
that makes more sense to me
Yeah.
than like a NASCAR. Like NASCAR would be like an endurance race more or less because it's what like 200 laps more,
Yeah.
So it's like the fuel consumption, the tire, whole thing, the pit stop is about the whole science of it.
Yeah.
But if you have an electric car, then it would be more about
Not-
like durability of the battery.
For sure.
But
Yep.
F1 because that like that
Quick
super fast. I
pace.
mean, I don't actually know too much about racing, so I don't know like how long an F1 race is. I think it's similar or like just over a longer period of time.
I think it's
Yeah,
like
it's a bigger
150
course.
miles or something.
Wow,
That's
okay.
still nut, but I know it's like way more.
Yeah, it's throughout the city.
Yeah.
And it's like it's
But
all
it's about
tight and
quick
shit. It's-
accelerations and
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
timing and getting curves inside outside. So
I think that's where
I think
electric vehicles
would
would fucking
excel.
thrive.
yeah,
For sure. I agree.
on that one hardcore.
Yeah. I mean, Tesla came out and automatically they had the fastest car in the world,
Mhm.
pretty much. And it's
Yeah,
like
because it accelerated.
they've only been a company for less like 10 years or so,
For sure.
and they already have the fastest car. Of course, like, I mean, even the fucking Model Y or Model X,
Yeah,
I
the
believe it
X,
is,
yeah.
is faster
The
than a
SUV,
Lamborghini.
For sure.
Like, I watched drag races and they can't
Yeah.
keep up.
Yeah.
Dude, I had a Tesla for a while. It's insanely fast. You just touch the gas and you're gone.
Gone.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's
Sounds
really
like-
hard to not get a speeding ticket.
Like 15-year-olds driving around in Teslas.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
Honestly, you can get a used Tesla for not that expensive right now.
really?
Yeah, you really can. For probably under 20.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that at all.
Yeah.
I know they're like almost impossible to try to fix yourself.
They
Yeah.
are, for sure. You
They
can't
are.
fix anything.
Yeah, they like
Yeah.
protect a bunch of stuff about it and things.
Yeah. But
There's
there's
tools
there's a
they
couple
use.
guys that know their shit and
There's-
have been breaking
Well,
down
there's
Teslas.
certain places in the U.S. is like the right to repair law,
For sure.
or yeah, and so you are like you must have access to the same tools that the
Yeah.
dealership has,
Yeah.
but Tesla doesn't have a dealership,
Mm-hmm.
so that's their loophole.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Teslas are crazy, though. Have you guys ever drove one?
Mm-mm.
No.
I've never even been inside one.
been
Really?
inside
When
one.
I was parked, I saw like the inside. I was like, "That's a big ass screen."
Dude,
That's the only thing I
Yeah.
remember.
they're so much smarter than any other car.
For sure.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even close. It's like, you know, when you go in your car, you probably use your phone GPS and not the car GPS,
Yeah.
right? Because it's just dumber.
Yeah.
Like, even my 2017 Ford Explorer Sport, it's the top model. The screen is completely dumb.
For sure.
Like, I always just use my phone. But in the Tesla, dude, that screen's just as smart, if not
Yeah.
smarter.
Yeah.
And that whole the car learns
Yeah.
as you go.
Well, it
Yeah.
it constantly communicates with the mega brain of Tesla.
Dude, we would get in the car and be like, your car is now faster. Like, there was an update last night. Your car's 0.2% faster or something like that.
Wow.
That's kind of fucking.
That's that's next level.
It's like
Yeah.
some virtual bot game. It's like tweak this.
Yeah.
That.
And, like, road trips are, like, so easy.
Oh,
The car
sure.
drives itself. All you have to do is touch the steering wheel every, like, 2 minutes.
Yeah. I just want to see a roadster on the road, man. So bad.
Dude, those are going to be so fast.
It's going to be the fastest car ever made ever. I mean, there's already breaking records, but this one's just going to fucking
Yeah.
blow it out the water.
Below 2 seconds,
Yeah.
0 to 60.
Yeah.
That's
That's breakneck speed.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
That's like
just
whiplash.
snapping it back. Yeah.
Right.
it's like a roller coaster, basically.
For sure. It's like a start of a roller coaster. Yeah.
Woo, that's intense.
Yeah, you got to be prepped before you fucking launch control that bitch.
Yeah. So let's talk about some Trampwall.
Yeah, we got off the rails.
Anyways, Julian, how's your knee? Last time you were on here, you were not cleared to bounce Trampwall, and now you are.
I am. I was cleared as of July 2nd, and been training ever since. A couple small little things of just understanding kind of like how it moves and how it changes.
Yeah.
Definitely some scar tissue that I had to like kind of pop and break through, which is just kind of a weird experience. But so far so good. Really,
Yeah.
it feels super strong. It's kind of like the rest of my body needs to kind of catch up for there.
Yeah. So for everyone listening, Julian had like a catastrophic ACL tear. It was like, what, 2 years of no doing anything really?
It was about 2.5 years of recovery. In
Yeah.
like 6-month increments.
So does-
5 surgeries.
Yeah. Does your knee still move back and forth like it used to?
No, not at all.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a little
It's-
scary when you showed me that. I was like,
The first
oh,
time I met
shit.
you, it did.
Yeah, well, if there was a good like 8 months where I was, or I mean, my first 3 surgeries more or less didn't take. So,
Dude, that sucks.
and the second one was a mess up, so I didn't even know.
Really?
And I was training on it I was with Cirque with a torn ACL, and then coming out of it, it's like I was just on the net, so I wasn't using too much of my leg when
Yeah.
it came to like that
Yeah.
rebound and stuff. But
Yeah.
your body's an amazing thing.
For sure.
This is very sure. Like the hamstrings and all the rest of my leg kind of picked up the slack, and I was still able to perform and hold a good strong stance on my leg. But when it came to straight tramp or teeterboard, that's really where I was like just standing on the board with your ankles going forward. I can just kind of feel my shins slipping, and I'm just like, if I take full force, yeah, my knee's gonna go out the other way or something. So-
Fuck.
Yeah.
but now I've been back on board, back on straight tramp as well. That's kind of like I moved away from using my brace on Trampwall,
Mm-hmm.
but still with teeterboard and straight tramp, like it's a good idea.
Yeah,
you
for sure.
It was analyzed as like, do you wear a life jacket while boating?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It was just safety,
Yeah.
Should.
but it's much heavier. And they're like where my osteotomy was, where they like cut my bone and stapled it back. I still have 2 staples in it, and my brace pushes right on that spot, and it's
Ooh.
just so sore. So, and I can't get it tight enough to where it's like not restricting blood flow in my calf, but then also not pushing hard, but if it's too loose and just sliding up and down and just like rips up my skin on my leg. I'm just like, you know what? For a release wall, I'm gonna find more strength and stability and less twisting.
Yeah.
I'm just not twisting right now. There's not much of a huge point for me to just kind of focusing on the combo game and stuff off the wall, and that's kind of where my like style goes towards anyways. So keep it small, keep it simple, keep it safe, keep it strong, and then just keep building, really.
Is there another brace alternative that you could do? Is there like a different style brace?
I think there's like a more sports brace, but I had to just get fitted for it. It's like a process.
Yeah.
So I got to just contact some companies and see if they are open to doing that, or like what the procedure kind of for it is to do.
Yeah. Yeah, they have some pretty crazy stuff. Have you seen the ones that like kind of power your knee to give you extra?
Oh, with a little spring in the back.
Yeah, those are weird. Have you ever tried one?
I've not tried any of those. No.
Yeah,
I shy away from certain braces and other things. It's just creating a mental crutch for yourself. Like there's one thing about stability and strength and protection and all of it, but there's other portions of like, you know, you can strengthen your body as well, and a lot of it can be more mental than you're really prepared for. If I have a brace on, then I am focused on my leg. So then taking the brace off kind of now will allow me to put more weight in positions where it's safer to put weight in, and instead of like babying it, so that my left leg will get sore, or like my side of my back will get tight because I'm crooked or doing something interesting in the bed because I'm like subconsciously protecting my right side, when protecting it does more damage, or could potentially do more damage to it, than if I just am solid with my weight and trust myself and like go on it. But that's also just part of the like the journey of being injured and going through like that type of process, is finding out how you do it.
Yeah. Can you bring the mic a little closer to your face so we can hear you nice and clear?
Sorry.
No worries. Yeah, but do you think could you like run a mile right now, or is the conditioning for it not there yet?
I could tell you I couldn't swim a mile.
I couldn't swim a mile either.
Well, that's a pretty far distance to swim a mile.
For sure, no, it is.
Could I run a mile? I could, but I wouldn't.
Yeah,
more or less. Unneeded impact, this and that. I would bike like 4 miles.
Yeah, biking
straight up. That sounds actually like a fun thing to do.
Yeah, that probably would be actually really good for you, especially like maybe even a fixie or something.
For sure.
Where that way, you're not just using the down force of
you're
each
also
one,
using
you're
the
using the up.
Yeah.
I think that's a fixie, right?
Yeah, for sure.
The ones where you can pull on the way back.
Yeah,
it's
it's locked. Yeah, you can't even, if you wind it back, you're literally just going backwards.
Yeah.
Like it's not free spinning.
Yeah, that would probably be good.
Yeah. Stationary bike has been good and nice when it comes to recovery.
For sure.
Yeah. Do you guys, so how long have you been in Big Bear for?
Since July 7th.
July 7th?
Yeah.
You still got a place out here, right?
Yep. I live out here, not too far from you, actually. And then Marley's back and forth from Vegas and LA.
Yeah, for sure. I'm still out in Burbank technically right now, but just signed a lease for a place here, so I'll be here next year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So Burbank, how long have you been there for?
Since November of last year. So almost a year.
Did you move there for like Six Flags or something?
Kind of. I moved there for my girlfriend. Also moved there to pursue a stunt career as well. Try to dabble into that, because that's really why I started doing circus in the first place.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, I was like, I want to be in movies and I want to do flips and things, and I did not have like proper form or anything like that. So I was like, the best way not to be judged is to eat shit on purpose. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Smart move.
But then found out that I was actually decent at flips, and then started pursuing circus.
Surprise.
Yeah, and
You're
then,
dope.
Yeah, which was a solid surprise, and I love that. I came into Wall at this time where it was still fresh and very open, and Vegas was pretty much the hub of the United States for Trampwall. In 2014, 15, in those days, for sure. Even honestly 2012 to like 2016, Trampwall in Vegas was the only place.
Yeah, definitely.
And and then moved to LA to try to pursue that, and then fucking coronavirus, which caused everything to come to a halt.
Yeah,
And,
and now you're living in Cali without that like money that you thought you'd have.
exactly.
Cali drains your money.
No,
Like,
yeah, the,
25%
real-
faster.
real
for sure.
quick.
No, Cali drains the shit out of your money, but unemployment came in mad clutch. Your boy's unemployment ballin'. Honestly, I'm happy that I filed for unemployment in California and not in Vegas because I got it so much faster.
Yeah.
I got it way faster than any performer that was doing freelance in Vegas that I knew of. My girlfriend's mom does freelance as well, and we were trying to do mine and hers at the same time, and I got mine 2 months before she did.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a few people who literally got it the last day they could have gotten all the back pay
Yeah.
and the things. It was literally like,
Yeah. Here it
tomorrow it's gone, and you can't even think about having
Yeah.
it. And then
goes. Yeah.
it's like, wow. Some people it was pushing a lot.
For sure, it was pushing. And luckily, me and my girlfriend got it at the same time, so we were financially stable to be in Burbank, in North Hollywood, and fucking not really worry about our rent.
Yeah.
So that was nice. But, yeah, it caused the stunt community and pretty much every performing aspect to just come to a halt. Nobody was doing anything. The people who tend to hold stunt trainings where they're just backyard get-togethers tend to be older folks that used to be in the business, and they were the most at risk, so they stopped before even everybody else did. And I was like, damn, what am I going to do? And yeah, just rode out the wave and just try to train outside and do as much cool things as possible and come up to Joshua Tree and Big Bear with these boys and get as much Trampwall on as I could.
Yeah. Did you get your SAG card?
So I am now SAG eligible. I've done a couple TV shows and a couple movie extra things, and I got my 3 tickets worth. But now it's just, do I want to pay $3,000 for this union fee?
I'm in the same boat because I got qualified a few years ago after Nickelodeon, and but then I moved to Vegas and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna pay that. It's like $4,000, I think.
3 or it depends on where you're at, but I know that in California it's 3.
Something like that. But then I don't know. Couldn't you do it in Vegas? Because I know there's SAG out here, and
You
then
probably
you would
could.
have less competition.
Yeah, 100%. That's fair. I mean, I don't think it matters where you certify as long as you just are.
Yeah.
You can move around once
It
you
makes
have
it.
it.
It makes it. You'd make your money back. with
You
it,
would.
more or less.
But then
it's
also
all the gamble.
they have a stipulation in the sense that when you get your SAG card, they do not want you to do non-union work anymore.
Yeah, you can't.
I got you.
So that's a huge fucking thing. Like if now,
So then you go into the pool.
so say our group, everybody in our group is not, and then all of a sudden I am, and now if you guys get a project,
You
I
can't
can't
come.
hop in with you guys.
Yep.
Because I fucking paid all this money to not work.
Yep.
It's yeah.
That's a thing that you can't have like SAG workers on like a non-union job.
Yeah.
I mean,
Which people still do. You know what I mean? Like there is an alter ego that you can pursue in that world, and you can kind of split yourself up in that way and do non-union things as an alias and do your union things as you.
yeah.
Secret life.
Have you guys figured out where you're going after Big Bear?
I think it's still in the contemplation stage. We're actually like Jake and Dylan kind of like put it out on Facebook and social media, just like, does anyone have a potential place in like the Escondido? I think
Escondido area, like Fullerton area.
Yeah, they like to be closer to JR.
JR and John Tramp.
And just Los Angeles or California in general for
sure.
more of social media stuff. I think
Social
there's
media
there's a split of like some people would like to go and be in Vegas here, and then some people see benefits also of being over near JR and Escondido and California area, and it all has its ups and downs. So we'll see where it goes. Honestly, I think we'll have a group discussion on it at some point.
Yeah,
Hopefully
for
in the next
sure.
couple of weeks. So we're done in August at Big Bear, and they're planning on doing some type of performance there. Hopefully, kind of working out logistics again with COVID and things. Like the park was interested in possibly doing something with us, and then we like pursued that. They're like, "Oh, we were talking about next year." It's like, Psh, we were talking about next week. Like, let's go. But
Yeah, dude. You can't have any kind of gatherings and shit, especially in California.
yep.
Especially, it's a hot spot right now.
Yeah, California's dropping all those new laws for no like independent contractors and that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
Uber and Lyft are moving, or they're just not gonna do California anymore, which means like more drunk driving and
For
like
sure.
taxis
That's
are going to be a
intense.
thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Taxes
But-
are going to be a thing again. They're like, haha, we've got them now.
Yeah, right. This is our way back
the
in.
taxis are coming back.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, we've been doing this.
yeah,
We've
but
been here the whole time.
They,
guys."
but they have been. You know what I mean?
yeah, your
Taxis
number's
and
just like
low-key.
18 more numbers than Uber.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, that's going to be a problem for performers too, because you can't just like, if one person's putting on a show, I can't just hire you guys to do the show anymore.
Mm-mm.
You got to have you as actual employees. Which,
And you have to COVID test us. You have to all this.
Yeah, it would be
There's a good amount of like lists of things that you have to do now for employees, for
Yeah,
safety, for
100%.
protocol, for
UFC
policies.
right now is going through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Exactly.
They're killing it though. I'm so happy I still get to watch live fights. Like
yeah, dude.
you have no idea.
Yeah. I'm a huge fan of the UFC. That
Huge
shit
fan.
is awesome.
So awesome.
Yeah, dude. I watched the fights with Tony Ferguson last week.
Yeah, that's ape shit. So on a contract I was doing in Singapore, I had a bunch of Russians on this cast, and they could not remember my name, which I have a very easy name. But they kept calling me Tony because they thought I looked like Tony Ferguson. And so I was with it because
Straight up.
Tony Ferguson's a fucking badass. El Kukui, he's
Dude.
the monster.
Okay, so we were riding longboards, and I think his cousin's longboard died. Tony gives him his longboard and sprints the last mile back, like faster than anyone could keep up on the longboards or anything. Full on sprinted a whole mile.
Yeah, that's a next level
He's
of,
like-
of like
Actually a
yeah,
savage.
He's a full savage.
savage.
Yeah, he's
Dude,
He
hanging
could
out with him
outrun
the
a
day, I was
tiger.
like, oh my god, this guy's a straight up savage.
Yeah.
Like the jigsaw stopped working, pulled out the jigsaw blade and just like sawing this hole in the wood. I'm like, oh my god, next level savagery.
That's awesome.
It's perfect.
But so, like, how's TikTok?
TikTok for me is-
non-existent.
Yeah.
For me.
You don't do it?
Well, it's not that I don't. Yeah, no, I don't do it. It's hard for me to do something that I don't truly like, can get behind or believe in, and not that TikTok just doesn't.
I'm in the same boat.
doesn't
Like, I
stimulate
want to
me.
get into TikTok. I just don't actually enjoy it. So it's like, it's same thing for Twitter. I don't really like Twitter, so I just never did Twitter.
If you're still listening, follow me on TikTok m_Webster 1030. 206,000. I'm pretty sure I'm at right now, but I've come to a halt. I haven't posted in like a month, so you
Really?
know, yeah, we'll see what happens. I got some content in the bag, so I don't know when I'm gonna drop it, but I got a good amount.
I have a good amount of content. I have like 1,000 something followers
For sure.
for not posting anything, just being tagged in other content that I've done with Garrett or Luke or Dylan and Jake or those types of things. But like I said,
Yeah.
they take it a little more seriously than I do. So I feel like if I did step into that and I didn't take it as seriously, then I'd be like kind of letting them down. Or
Yeah, it's kind of all or nothing kind of type
yeah.
deal.
So
Yeah, for sure.
I've gotten like they've given me shit for it. Like my name was literally on the wall. It still is, because I knew they weren't gonna take it down, type of thing. You know,
Yeah.
who's gonna paint it?
Yeah.
Not me. It's my fucking name. So you know,
It actually looks really nice.
Yeah,
too.
it looks dope. Amanda did it. She's an amazing artist too when it comes to that stuff. So she threw down and was a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be.
For sure.
But I mean, honestly, it gave my Instagram a whole lot more traffic
Cool.
nice.
than anything else. But TikTok was just like whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Has everyone been kind of like worried about TikTok closing down?
Yeah.
But Instagram Reels is here.
Instagram.
And
Reels,
honestly,
yeah.
that like same thing concept that happened with Snapchat and with Vine. You know, Instagram has a possibility to just eat it.
Yeah,
Just like,
totally.
Yum yum, gone.
Yeah.
Now it's Reels. Cool. TikTok never existed.
My
Yeah.
phone
You
for
still-
some reason doesn't have Instagram Reels on it, and my Instagram doesn't even have an update in my app store, so I don't know what's up with that.
Wait, what's this Instagram Reels thing?
It's TikTok on.
It's TikTok
Instagram.
on Instagram.
It's a
Instead
different
of,
app?
No,
no,
it's
it's
in the
same,
app.
It's in the app. You
Huh.
just have to go to the Reel situation.
My phone doesn't have it, so your phone also might not have it. And I
Yeah, I
have a
haven't
brand
seen
new
it.
Total
Totally
iPhone,
has
and
it.
I'm kind of upset.
Mine has it.
I have to get a new phone. I have like an
Just
iPhone 6 or
uninstall and
something.
reinstall or some shit, whatever. It-
Instagram Reels, huh?
Yeah.
I think I would like that a little bit more.
And even then, like I think Garrett and Luke tagged me in something, and 60 new followers.
Damn. On Instagram?
On the reels.
On the reels?
I was like, oh, okay, cool. So maybe this is something more feasible to focus on. Like, I mean, I already have a following on Instagram. It's not large, but
Yeah.
it's something there, and people are following mainly for Wall, not because of the Big Bear house or being involved with.
Yeah. You already had
the
kind of a
boys.
stock following of like a couple thousand, right?
Yeah. So that, I mean, people are stoked to see me back, but it's mainly like my close friends. They're just
Yeah,
like,
I'm
"Bro."
so stoked.
Exactly. I'm stoked to be here.
So wait, on Instagram Reels, you're not signed into your own TikTok, are you?
No, it's nothing to do with TikTok
Okay.
whatsoever. It's just the same kind of platform, more or less, where you can add. The bank of music is huge too, so you can add.
That's the one thing I love about TikTok is just adding any kind of music you want to any of your
But,
videos.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's-
and
yeah.
copyright doesn't get you or anything like Instagram does. Like if I upload something, like I usually for YouTube videos, like I'm working on this edit for Trace. I uploaded it just to make sure it doesn't get copyrighted. Then when I actually go and finish it, I'll know at least it survives on YouTube.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
True. Even then, I mean, Instagram's offering the same thing. Now you can literally type in any artist, song, music, and stick it up like a clip or a portion of it onto your shit.
Dope.
Yeah,
And it's like, oh,
That's cool.
okay. Well, I mean,
yeah, that's pretty sweet. So does you guys have like tons of bangs over there?
right.
Yeah.
Actually, just recently, they're like the order went through, and I think it was 2 orders that like arrived at the same time because the other one didn't. So it was like 5 cases of fucking bang.
Bang. So many
So much
cases of
bang.
bang. So much bang.
Like a case like that, or like
Yes.
okay,
Yes.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, 2 of them more or less, but 2 of them in each box. They were like, it's
Yeah.
like 2 cases of bang is 1 of those,
yeah.
more or less.
Yeah.
Dude, but bangs are dangerous, dude. Like
Yeah, they're
those
so
are like
dangerous.
those are monsters, but they're like the teas.
Man.
So like he could drink like.
Are you? I mean, what?
No, I'm just saying because the bangs are like super energy, right?
You dissing Bang and promoting Monster right now?
N-
I mean, I'm not
I'm
sponsored
not-
by Bang.
I don't
so
give a fuck
I'm
either
not
way.
sponsored by
I
Monster.
don't give a shit
or
about
yeah,
energy drinks. Really, like the first ones that I've been drinking in years was just the Bangs lying around. And I like stuck to the non-caffeinated ones for a
You
while.
have to drink the non-caffeinated ones.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, because those things are so strong.
They're
so
so
strong.
strong.
Yeah.
I like one of the first ones of like 2 or 3 sips. I was like, done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm done. I have a rule that you just don't drink a full. I like handed Marley one the other day. I was like, here you go.
Yeah.
There's more than half in this. I only
Yeah.
wanted like 4 sips.
Yeah. I only took 4 sips. It's still in my car.
Yeah, dude, those things make you. It's like pre-workout, basically.
For sure, it is.
But then when
Yeah,
you're
it's
like,
got
sometimes
BCAAs
when
and
we're
shit in
helping
it.
JR with filming them or Luke or something, and you're just like automatically kind of just like taking a sip from the can and blah blah blah. And by the end of it, you've like drinking more than half. You're just like wired.
Tripping.
Yeah.
Wired. I'm not a fan of that feeling. Some people are stoked on that.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
that
I
feeling,
love
but
shaking.
only if I'm going to the gym or something. Like I don't know how I feel about it.
I hate that feeling in general.
Same.
It's like the other energy drink times was like when I was a skater back home, and before the park, you'd grab like a fat Monster or something and just like drink that the whole time. But I remember skating and just being like messed up the
Yeah.
whole time and just being like, I do not like this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Being dehydrated as fuck.
Right.
yeah, dude. I used to not drink water
Yeah. Right.
when I was a kid. Like, I don't know why water wasn't more like, hey, you have to drink this.
Yeah.
But
Mo,
Mo doesn't
drink
drink.
more water, Mo.
Yeah, Mo drinks Pepsi. He lives off of
He
Pepsi.
legitimately like just goes inside, grabs a Pepsi under the wall. He'll grab a Pepsi on the wall, and it always spills. I'm just like, do you realize that there's a rule in most gyms? Just most gyms.
Circus Center,
No
for sure.
open containers for a reason. Like,
Yeah.
they're just not just making that up. But anyway,
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I don't think I noticed it until I was older. I was like, oh, damn. You get headaches if you don't drink a lot of water. And I just make sure I drink
Big
like
time.
3 glasses at the beginning of the day. So
Yeah.
at least I'm not going to die of dehydration. But I remember there's a few times where I got a little high and I passed out because I was so dehydrated.
Fuck.
And I was probably like 18 or 19. So I didn't know shit about
Yeah.
how your body worked at all. I was just like, monsters and Coke.
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
got this. Fuel.
Yeah. So, okay. So, long term, what do you think you guys' goals are in 10 years? What do you picture yourself doing?
You've already asked me this question.
Well, I picture you on a beach in Hawaii
all of us
And
on a beach in Hawaii with
Yeah.
trampwalls surrounding us, campfires, bonfires, hippie drum circles, fire spinnings, aerial above us, with a sunroof from the stars looking forward with a massive ass building.
Yeah.
That's just the start.
Well, definitely everyone's life is about to be shaken up like real quick because
Yes,
these
for
live shows
sure.
aren't coming back. It's going to be totally different.
I
There's not
mean,
going to be.
I
Cirque du
think that
Soleil.
live shows are coming back.
Yeah,
I think live shows are coming back
I
in
agree.
a totally different way that people are almost not ready for, and it's the best thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's going to be really cool. I think all of it, even just the creativity that's going to come from the conflict of something so negative, is there is going to be an outside to it, or an upside to it.
But you mean with an audience, not like virtual, right?
Yeah, 100%. Julian and myself are lucky enough to be a part of a proof of concept, which is pretty much a creation or an idea of what a show can be. It's a drive-in immersion circus. So imagine drive-in movie theater with live circus around you, slightly interactive. But you're in your social distancing squares in your car, and you'll have like a little tailgating area that you're coned off at.
Nice.
And hopefully, if this catches wave, I think that this could be the future of performing.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
agree.
I kind of hope that we can just stand next to each other in the future.
I mean, well, yeah. So do I. But again, creating a different sense of, like, even if it's not cars, if now instead of performing to seats, we're performing to pods of different things. It's just another level of, like, audience comfortability with the performer, and the connection between the two is just. I think anything has a lot of potential, and this is a sense of growth.
Yeah.
In the entertainment industry, and it's awesome to be a part of it,
Uh-huh.
or even to witness it.
Yeah. I'm actually not too mad at the idea of people staying a little bit further from each other, because if you
sure.
go to a concert, it's usually like you can't get close without being like all like crunched up.
Just
Then you got
uncomfortable.
Sweaty dudes rubbing
I
on
think it's
you.
just gonna
and, like,
cost more money.
For sure,
That's what I think. I
Yeah, it
think
will.
ticket sales will go from, like, $120 a seat at a concert to, like, possibly $300.
Yeah, and then you
And
have your own little private area.
Like you have like a 6 or 4 to 6 portion area, and then you
Yeah.
guys would kind of all go in on it more or
Yeah.
less, which in a
Yeah.
weird way is more cost effective, more fun.
It's fun. It's honestly more fun. I've seen some images of like concepts and stuff, and I like it.
They can also do like they can make money in other places nowadays. Like they can do like pay-per-view and stuff for their concerts
sure.
and shit now too.
They can subsidize
probably-
a lot. Like, again, they can fill 50% and then do the rest, like, virtually.
Yeah, people
Yeah.
would totally pay like $10 to watch
Yeah.
it live or
And
something.
putting on, like, the Oculus goggles and, like,
Oh, yeah, that's
being
another
on
thing.
stage with it. They'd probably just have
Wow.
a camera where the guys would interact with it and stuff like that, and that's the person. Like, that would be really cool.
Oh my
Like,
God.
it'd be kind of creepy, but really
Really
cool.
You could totally be on stage with the
Yeah,
band.
exactly. Your favorite band, just be on stage with them.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
You could
And that's
grab
gonna be true.
your guitar
Yeah,
and just
dude.
start riffing with them if you wanted to.
For sure.
Dude, you
I
could
mean,
be
it wouldn't be
standing
live,
next to
but
him at a
still,
live
you would just-
show,
yeah.
and like you're there, but
Yeah.
no one knows that you're there. But you're playing a solo next to like Van Halen or something.
Right?
This is gonna happen. No,
This is gonna happen. Totally.
very soon.
Yeah.
Dude, I bet you it's gonna.
I mean,
Get going
our
real
world,
quick
In
now.
our world too. Could you imagine being on top of the
Oh
wall
my
with
God.
your Oculus, or even then, if I fucking have a camera
Exactly.
or something? I mean, I don't want to jump with the camera on my chest, but if we could figure that fucking thing out, and they could just like become me and try not to puke while I do some flips and shit, like
Yeah.
that would
Yeah.
be that'd be next level.
It
Or even like a 3D. There's a lot. Again, there's so many avenues now that have like. Were a possibility, but we're like, oh, that's really complicated and kind of gimmicky with the whole cinema stuff, and like, who knows about that tech stuff? Let's just get people in seats and do stuff. It's now,
Yeah.
it's like you're missing out on so much if you're not aware of the potential of the smallest thing of
sure.
TikTok, of this and that. Like even like going back to our conversation before, I should be on it because I'm fucking calling my own bluff of just you should. Every
Yeah.
little concept, a little thing is an opportunity.
For
And
sure. it
Yep.
is.
for play, if not. So
Yeah.
Respect.
Well, I wonder what happens because they have like
Yeah.
30 more days or something to sell to a United States company, or they get banned.
Wow. 30 days. We'll see what
30
happens.
I mean, yeah.
Because Microsoft pulled out. They said they were going to buy it, and now they're not going to.
Pussies.
They probably wanted a ridiculous amount for it.
That's fair.
But so like TikTok it's kind of like what would you call it? I don't know. It's like the source for Alibaba and those companies to like get ahead of the game and stuff. Like
so many people have become famous because of that app. Like,
yeah,
This is true.
legit.
Well, again, yeah. There's the whole concept of like you're getting famous for doing absolutely nothing.
That's fair.
And it could be like one of your 150 posts got 1 million views. One of them.
yeah.
So there's this like Russian roulette, or not even like it's a gamble. All of it is a gamble, more or less. And but then same with YouTube, same with Instagram, same with all these other places. It's just like where does that following kind of have the most value? Like on Instagram, on YouTube, on Thriller, on TikTok,
Yeah,
on
for
Spotify, on Pinterest. You know, like what is the most? I don't know. What is the most valuable following in that sense? It's like if you're valuing and if like, oh, I can monetize YouTube, so YouTube's the best because I can actually make money from that. But then starting a YouTube channel can take up to like 10 years if you really, really want to get
4
into
years
it.
and strong.
Exactly.
Sure, yeah.
And I'm
Like-
just barely starting to make like decent money.
yeah.
But and it was on all of the videos that I did not think would actually work.
sure.
Like Trampwall competition,
Yeah.
less than $2 I made in ad revenue on
Yeah,
that.
of course.
And that's one of the most viewed videos.
Wow.
If I fucking talk about DoorDash or something,
Yeah.
get a bunch of money.
Wow.
Doesn't make any sense, but
sure.
it does actually make sense.
Yeah, of course.
But
Business.
I think if you
Advertising.
can develop a YouTube audience, that's the strongest structure because people feel like they know you
For
rather
sure.
than a TikTok clip is usually pretty quick.
Yeah.
Like the guys do a pretty good job at like incorporating their personality so people get to know them.
Yeah.
But
But
it's
then
not
it's more of an
YouTube.
act.
like, because I feel like I know Joe Rogan, you know,
For
because
sure.
I've listened to him
Yeah.
so many times. Like I feel like if I was hanging out with him, I would know what he was gonna say. Or
For
something.
sure.
It's a different kind of like celebrity on YouTube compared
Mhm.
to other apps. Plus, YouTube is like, it's pretty structurally sound. You know, it's not
For
going
sure.
anywhere.
It does, like, I kind of forget as well how many people use YouTube more or less instead of a TV.
Mm-hmm.
I
Instead of
only use
Netflix
YouTube.
is- yeah.
I only use YouTube.
You
That's
can-
it.
you
I pay
can-
for YouTube Premium, and I don't ever watch TV or anything. If I do watch TV, I pull up YouTube because
Yeah.
everything's on YouTube.
Everything.
You know, like almost every book is on YouTube for free.
Wow.
Like, you don't even need Audible anymore. Just watch it on YouTube for free.
All I have is YouTube, Netflix, and Crunchyroll, and I'm set.
What is Crunchyroll?
It's an anime site. And it's an app they have on the Roku, and
Dude,
it's lit. And
That's a
it's just-
perfect name for it, though.
it's-
Crunchyroll.
That's perfect.
That's lit. I'm
Dude,
with
that's
it.
funny. I just watched Avatar with Lily recently.
Man,
That's like my
Everyone's
first
oh, yeah, 'cause it
introduction
just
to
came to Netflix.
anime. really.
yeah, I mean that's even really not an anime just because it's an American-made TV show.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
but honestly, still, if I was
Avatar
gonna,
is amazing.
yeah, it's
So-
amazing. It's in itself, it's one of the best TV shows of all time. They just dropped Korra on Netflix as well, which is the extension of it. So I suggest you watch that as well. But
I think we started it, actually.
oh, cool. But yeah, Netflix has a very vast selection of anime as well. That's like legit anime.
Nice. Do you
They
watch any
remake-
anime?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
They remake a lot of really good things on
They
Netflix.
do it as well.
Yeah, Netflix is... It's pretty cool that they don't really advertise to you at all either. Like,
No,
I
they
don't
don't.
get it. I know.
Yeah, that's true.
They only charge a
don't.
little bit for memberships. I
Mhm.
feel like they're like just gauging to eventually sell to a big company later down the line,
But
and
for sure.
then you're gonna get the ads.
Do you remember when Netflix was like DVDs?
For sure.
They
Yeah.
would send them to your house.
Man,
Yeah.
Blockbuster turned down buying Netflix.
Dumb bucks.
And now
What is
I mean, I
now
remember when they
where's
tried to
Blockbuster?
do the whole thing, like Blockbuster's mailing.
Yeah.
You hate the lines over here, blah blah blah. And that's when Redbox started to pop up
Yeah.
too, and this and that. And then Netflix was just like, nope.
Yep.
Like, oh hey, we can stream things. Like, oh
Yeah.
hey, we can stream everything.
Everything.
Yeah, I mean,
They
what's
changed
a
the fucking
DVD
game.
nowadays? You don't
What
even
is
need.
a
For real, it's free parts.
Is
basically.
anything even real? Like, you don't need any hard anything really.
Yeah.
That goes back into our whole technology talk again
Yeah,
too.
dude.
Money as well. It's just like everything is becoming 100% virtual.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of getting cheaper too. Like, it's cheaper to watch a movie nowadays too,
100%.
because they can get it to more people without.
Yeah, Mulan is
Any
coming
work.
to your living room.
Yeah.
It was pushed back from COVID so many times that now it's releasing on Disney Plus.
Yeah,
And Disney's like, oh, we can
Oh,
do that.
also, yeah, I have Disney Plus as well.
Disney Plus. I have ESPN just for the UFC.
I have ESPN as well. I got that package, but I don't have actual.
I just bootleg everything.
I mean, you can pretty
Just pop-ups.
easily.
Just close the pop-ups.
Yeah. The Mason downloaded Miss Yell It illegally one time.
You got a notice in the mail.
Yeah, I got a notice.
That's when you
Wow.
torrent stuff. When you like torrent things and like take it off and then own it more or less on your hard drive, that's when they get pissed. But if
Yeah.
you're streaming things through things, it's just a port. You're like looking through a window.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
It's like stalking.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
stalk this movie for a little sec, and then I'm gonna be done with it. They'll just bombard you with like porn ads and really dumb
Shit that
things
just
like
downloads to your computer automatically when you click on it.
Well, you got to be quick.
You gotta be quicker than that.
Sometimes
close
I see the download button. I'm like, there it is. Oh, and then there's like download below, and you're like, oh, you know that was the real link you're supposed to click on. And then all of a sudden, pop-ups everywhere. Turn it off. Turn it off.
That's true.
Damn. Good times.
Good
Yeah,
great
dude.
times, man. Great
Live
times.
shows. Gonna be
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
Coming back.
excited for it. Yeah.
So when is this live show that you guys got coming up?
Well,
Saturday or something?
just the pitch is pretty much all that we have coming up.
Oh, it's just a pitch. It's not.
It's
like
a
an
proof
actual
of
show?
concept.
It's a
Yeah,
proof
like
of concept.
30-minute show.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's a lot gonna happen in 30 minutes. It's gonna be
Yeah,
crazy.
it's a dope. It's a chaotic 30 minutes, so I'm excited.
Can you talk about any of the other acts?
I'm pretty sure. I mean, I don't know specifically the other acts. I know
there's
that there is.
dancers.
Yeah, there's dancers in Trampwall. I know that for a fact. I think there's gonna be jugglers.
There's
and
gonna be
lasers, rope,
battling banjos.
battling banjos. There's gonna be a that gets to.
Oh, that's cool.
Never mind. I have no idea.
I'll believe it.
These aren't live. This isn't live.
And
No, it's not live.
speed right
Oh,
here.
I'll just write it down and bleep it right there.
That's
Sorry,
Sorry,
fine.
guys, you don't get to find out what that was.
Damn.
Marley.
Sorry, I had to do it. So.
And then we take someone in the audience that we put there.
Just blow the whole show.
It's Marley
Well, it's a
with
surprise at the end. Oops. It's a good thing we're not live.
Yeah, that is good. That is very good.
So do you guys have to drive in your Trampwall or something? Is that why it's on a truck?
I think
If the trampoline is moving, I think it's just being like backed up into place.
Mhm.
If anything.
if anything, but yeah, I don't think it's going anywhere.
Mm-mm.
It's
Mm.
just
It
an
well, no,
object.
I don't actually think it's moving
No, at all.
at all.
Well, it's on.
Yeah.
It's
on,
blocked up.
It's
right
on
now.
what's it called? Like four
Huge jacks.
basically.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Have you guys gotten used to Trampwall with only 2 feet to run on?
4 feet. So
Oh,
we
4
got.
feet.
Yeah, we got.
Oh,
a good
you're
amount of
chilling.
space. Yeah, we're chilling.
Can you
It's
run on
small.
it though, or is it like loose?
No, it's flush now.
It's flush now.
First day was like
It's strong?
prototype, kind of going. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's solid. The top is good. We just got some carbon modded foam for the top too, so we can land kind of a little more rough, and it's nice.
That's dope.
We got Purdy's trampoline, so
Super solid.
That thing is beautiful. Probably my
Yeah.
favorite tramp.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the brand?
Fuck, I don't even know. I know
It's the extended one.
yeah, it's
The,
the
world's
extended.
second only tramp wall trampoline.
Yeah, it's like.
It's a 8 by
extended.
14 instead of by 7. No, it's 8 by 14.
Well, the bed is
For
still
real?
7x14, but the spring
Yeah.
extensions and like the frame is bigger than a standard trampoline frame.
You have another 8. You have another foot.
Yeah,
Oh,
on
wow.
both sides. Yeah,
So you have to use different springs?
No, same
No.
springs, but there's
like a
parachute cord.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah, it's
Mhm.
crazy.
So the whole bed is like more or less floating. So there's everywhere's a sweet spot.
everywhere.
Like you can't. There doesn't normally have like a pull into the middle. It has like a pull into that middle and a pull into that middle. It's like little puddles everywhere of just
What
sweet
the?
gravity.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's really
Damn.
really nice.
It's real good.
It's kind of
sounds
interesting
really
to
cool.
get used to in the beginning, especially on for straight tramp if on your feet, because the bed will like move a lot in the bottom, and you don't necessarily know exactly where it's gonna throw you until you can be like, oh okay, I
Yeah.
got it now.
Yeah, this
I've also bottomed it out a couple of times when I was on like a 12-foot wall going like my max height. I
Oh.
bottomed it out.
That's
But if it's on
crazy.
blocks, it's solid.
Yeah.
My favorite trampoline.
yeah,
Huh.
it's 4 wall specifically.
Yeah. So much room. When Elijah does stomach drops, he's just like, I was taking them sideways because I was running out of room, but now No, I don't need to.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a whole extra foot. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's huge. It's
Damn.
nice.
And the walls, what, 8 feet?
No, 9.5.
9.5. It could
Nice.
have been bigger too.
could have been
They
bigger.
could have been. I wish we
Of course
said.
it could have been.
No,
Everything could be
I almost
bigger.
commented earlier, like, how's that 8-foot wall, Julian?
Yeah,
on
I
someone's
should've.
Instagram.
Yeah, you
I mean,
should.
honestly, it's rough. That trampoline is so good, and the wall is so small. So
Yeah,
it's
it is.
Yeah.
not the best when it comes to trying to find like a good rhythm that's like got a good height and shit. But coming like thinking of it, we probably could have asked for a 4-foot or like 4-foot platform on top of the truck, and they would have probably built it. And the guy who built our stuff was super solid,
Super
like
solid.
really really quick, like really good work. All the
Nice.
stuff was done really nicely. So
And it was just a single guy. He got that shit
yeah,
done.
I got it done, and I'm for sure he could. I mean, a little bit more work at the same time, but I feel like we wouldn't have even had to touch the truck.
For sure.
But just more materials, I guess.
Yeah.
But he used there was a lot of wood up there. That was surprising. Like that platform is a platform.
Yeah.
Because we
Yeah.
can't step on top of the truck, especially if I jumped. I'm going through it.
All the way through the
Yeah.
truck.
Damn.
But that platform is good.
Well, that's cool.
And we
Shout
have
out
a lot of
stage dude.
Yeah, Mike. Dude,
Yeah, Mike
you
killed it.
rocked it, bro.
Mike's the stage
Thank
dude.
you.
Thanks, Mike.
I don't know his last name, but Mike's a good guy.
All right. You guys want to wrap it up right here?
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
All right, cool. All right, for those of you watching, this is Marley Webster, M_Webster,
Thank you.
right?
Yeah, on Instagram, M_Webster on Instagram, M_Webster 1030 on TikTok.
10:30. What's 10:30?
My birthday,
Birthday. October?
October 30th.
Yes. I'm October 9th.
Oh, cool.
And Julian Callari, you can see it on the Trampwall Tribe Trampwall.
Always.
Awesome. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. See you in the next one. Peace.
Peace.